Right now at noon, a moment of silence to honor all healthcare workers and those who lost someone to COVID-19. And there's a new sheriff in town. What goals Sheriff Kelvin Barrett has for the department.
This is News 3 Now at noon.
Good afternoon, I'm Mark Kane. Thanks for tuning in on this Monday. Hope you all had a good weekend. A chilly start to your work week, and we could see some cooler temperatures overnight as we have an alert day in the forecast. Let's head to the Weather Center. Meteorologist Dana Fulton has your certified most accurate forecast.
Another opportunity to see frost tonight after what was overall not too bad of a weekend. We got to enjoy some sunshine. Here's a live look right now downtown. A little more cloud coverage building in for us with variably cloudy skies through the afternoon. Temperatures are in the upper 40s. So for early to mid-May, we're a little behind the clock right now. 52 in Janesville. The same goes for Mineral Point, about 51 in Monroe. Compared to this time yesterday, it is a temperature drop. Now this afternoon, we will watch highs creep up a little more to the mid-50s, which is, again, still about 10 degrees below average. And then overnight, we'll fall close to freezing. And at freezing, that means patchy frost will be likely for us tomorrow morning, and a hard freeze certainly possible yet again well north of Madison. The good news, Mark, I think this is going to be our last opportunity, at least in the 10-day, to pick up any more frost. So we'll see a warmer trend as we look towards the end of the week.
Looking forward to that. All right, Dana, thank you. We'll see you in a few minutes.
Please join us as we lift up in our thoughts and prayers all healthcare workers, first responders, essential workers, and others who have supported our communities throughout the COVID-19 pandemic. Let us also remember those we have lost.
A moment of silence was held this morning at SSM Health St. Mary's Hospital to honor all the healthcare heroes, as well as those who've died or lost loved ones to COVID-19. Local government and business officials, along with friends and family, gathered to show their respects to essential workers who've been working throughout this whole pandemic.
Thank you for your hard work. Thank you for your sacrifices. Thank you for your strength. Thank you for your courage. Thank you for being here for Madison, not just during this pandemic, but over the course of your whole careers.
Over 37% of the state's population has completed their vaccine series. That's over 2.1 million people. Meanwhile, over 44% of Wisconsinites have had at least one shot, and in Dane County, almost 50% of residents have completed the vaccine series. Most of the U.S. can now choose which COVID-19 vaccine they want. According to an analysis by Vaccine Finder, nearly 80% of people live within 5 miles of all 3 vaccines. Vaccine Finder powers the government's website where people can search for a COVID-19 vaccine by zip code. Despite the access, demand for vaccines has dropped across the country. Several states are no longer ordering their full allotment of doses. The White House says vaccines that get sent back to them are redirected to other states still ordering their full allotment. There's a new sheriff in town as Kelvin Barrett was sworn in as his new role within the department.
The duties of said office. To the best. Of my ability. And I know you will.
All right. Governor Tony Evers appointed former Dane County Sheriff's Office deputy last month. Before he was a deputy, Barrett was an officer with the Sun Prairie Police Department and also worked as a law enforcement instructor at Madison College.
When I raised my hand earlier today and took an oath to serve the people of Dane County, that included the people in our communities, but also the people who are under our care in our facilities. So humanity, dignity, and respect is my ultimate goal, and that's what decisions that I make moving forward will be guided off of those principles.
Barrett replaces former Sheriff Dave Mahoney, who retired on Friday after over 4 decades in law enforcement. Barrett will serve as sheriff for the remainder of Mahoney's term, which runs through January 2nd, 2023. A 27-year-old man is facing tentative arson charges after setting a Stoughton laundromat on fire. Early Sunday morning, law enforcement called to the structure fire at Viking Laundry on East Main Street. Officials say Jonathan Reeves was at the scene and he admitted to intentionally setting the fire. There's fire damage and smoke damage to the building. Online records show Reeves is in the Dane County Jail and could face charges of arson to a building without the owner's consent. 2 people are injured after a buggy crash in Lafayette County. It happened around 4:30 yesterday in the 24,000 block of State Highway 81. That's just southeast of Platteville. Deputies say a horse and buggy with 3 people inside was hit from behind by a van. The 3 people were thrown from the buggy. 2 were airlifted to area hospitals. 1 person was treated at the scene. The driver of the van was not hurt. The Memorial Union Terrace is officially open to all union members and visitors. Seating at the terrace will be on a first-come, first-served basis. Reservations will not be required. If you're looking to eat some Madison favorites while taking in the views, guests can order from a variety of dining options through Grubhub and in-person ordering at the counter. Food is to be picked up at each restaurant's market's cafe counter. The terrace opened to UW students last month. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. Up next, all signs are pointing to a shakeup for GOP congressional leadership. More on the infighting among Republicans. That's next.
You know your gutters are full of gunk, and you know you need to deal with it eventually. With LeafGuard, you can give up cleaning your gutters forever. Hi, I'm Andrew Larson, owner of Larson Home Services. My team would love to show you how LeafGuard's patented design channels rainwater into your gutters while leaves, seeds, and other debris just roll off, leaving them clog-free, guaranteed.
We looked at several different types of gutters, and we knew that we had problems with leaves. We have lots of trees around our house, and I'm the one who goes and cleans out the gutters, and I wanted to eliminate that hassle in the fall of cleaning the gutters, and LeafGuard has done a wonderful job.
Love to hear that. Right now, your LeafGuard brand gutter system comes with some great money-saving extras. Get up to $1,000 off, free financing for 12 months, and a $100 Visa gift card with your LeafGuard purchase. Call now to set up a free estimate.
City Baths is your trusted local source for high-quality bath, showers, and walk-in tubs installed in as little as 1 day with premium wall patterns like sandalwood, white slate, and more. Mad City is Wisconsin's #1 remodeler. It's our spring blowout sale. Save $1,000 with interest-free financing for 2 years and a $100 gift card with purchase. But act now and double your savings to $2,000 on a new bath or shower system. Double your interest-free financing to 4 years. Double your bonus to a $200 gift card with purchase. Plus, call during this program and we'll double your gift from a $25 to a $50 Walmart gift card with your free in-home estimate. From Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin, call 608-729-4466. That's 608-729-4466.
Do you suffer from ED? Did you know there could be a way to relieve ED without harmful medications, needles, or surgery? Peak Performance for Men is here to help. Click or call now to treat your ED. And remember, our results make the difference.
It's Steinhoffel's Memorial Day sale. Take 35% off store-wide and save big on the styles you want. A queen mattress, just $349. Or this dual reclining sofa, $699. This queen bed, now $749. This 5-piece dining set, just $999. Or get the patio ready for summer with this 3-piece set, only $999. Plus, with Steinhoffel's special financing, you save even more. Only at Steinhoffel's and Steinhoffels.com.
Let's check Wall Street at the noon hour. The Dow Industrials up 228 points. The NASDAQ, however, down 207. The S&P 500 down 5.5. The Biden administration is reversing a Trump-era order and will protect gay and transgendered people against sex discrimination in health care. Health and Human Services Secretary said today that LGBTQ people should have the same access to health care as everyone else. The Trump administration had defined sex to mean gender assigned at birth, thereby excluding transgender people from the umbrella of legal protection against sex discrimination. The Trump rules had been blocked by a federal judge, and now the Biden administration is signaling a clear break. House Republicans will be voting on Wednesday on whether they want to remove Representative Liz Cheney as the GOP conference chair. That's the #3 position in the House Republican caucus. House Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy announced this weekend that he supports replacing the Wyoming Congresswoman as a conference chair. Cheney lost support from many within her party because she refused to support former President Trump's baseless claims that the 2020 election was stolen.
Everyone in leadership serves at the pleasure of the conference.
Right now, it's basically the Titanic. We're like, you know, in the middle of this slow sink, we have a band playing on the deck telling everybody it's fine. And meanwhile, as I've said, you know, Donald Trump's running around trying to find women's clothing and get on the first lifeboat.
McCarthy appears to have more than enough votes to remove Cheney from her position. A cooler start to your work week, and we could see a frost tonight across the whole viewing area. Meteorologist Dana Fulton has a look at your certified, most accurate forecast next at noon.
Tonight on CBS, the night starts with The Neighborhood, followed by Bob Hart's Abishola. Then it's time for drama with All Rise and Bull. Then get a complete wrap-up of the day's news on News 3 Now at 10.
Wells Asphalt Paving, expert paving for over 40 years. Now offering $250 off your asphalt paving project. For residential and commercial, from new construction to replacements. Call today and save at Wells Asphalt Paving.
Avoid the balancing act of climbing in and out of the bathtub. Mad City Baths offers custom tub-to-shower conversions with a low threshold or barrier-free entrance, plus easy access walk-in tubs.
That's one of the things that I like about it, is that the step down is only, what, 4 inches or something like that. That is so nice.
We install in as little as 1 day. And during our spring blowout sale, you'll save $1,000 with interest-free financing for 2 years and a $100 gift card with purchase. But act now and we'll double your savings to $2,000 on your new bath or shower. Double your interest-free financing to 4 years. Double your bonus to a $200 gift card with purchase. Plus, call during this program and double your gift to a $50 Walmart gift card with your free in-home estimate. Call 608-729-4466.
Keep your living spaces comfortable with the Denali Air Mini Split System from Menards. These units are an energy-efficient, affordable option to zone cool and heat any room in your home. It's easy to install and effectively removes humidity. It also includes a remote so you can easily control the temperature. And it's a great time to buy with 11% off all Denali Air Mini Split Systems right now at Menards.
Wells Asphalt Paving, expert paving for over 40 years. Now offering $250 off your asphalt paving project. For residential and commercial, from new construction to replacements. Call today and save at Wells Asphalt Paving.
Powering the future of Wisconsin. Coal is on the way out, making way for solar and wind.
It's not just good for the environment, it's the right decision economically for our customers.
Susan Simon shows you the plan and how it could impact your wallet. Tonight at 10.
Tuesday on News 3 Now this morning, we are celebrating nurses in the 608, and we're taking a step toward our new normal here on News 3 Now this morning. You won't want to miss it. Join us starting at 4:30 for News 3 Now this morning, Tuesday.
The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Let's check in now with Pam Yankee from the Midwest Farm Report on this chilly Monday. Another frost tonight? Not good.
I tell you, that's all that people are talking about in my circle today, is not just the front part of this week, but through the rest of this week. And even when you talk about temperatures getting into the 60s during the daytime, that's not as many degree growing units as we'd really like to see. Now, this afternoon after 3 p.m., we'll find out how our latest planting progress report goes. But I'm guessing that we have probably better than 50% of most of our Wisconsin crops already in the ground. The cooler temperatures overnight obviously are not going to bother something that just got planted. But for those folks that were aggressive on the front part of May and now have those corner soybean plants coming out of the ground, boy, that is where we really get into some tricky business. So we're going to keep an eye on that. And like I said, it's not just Wisconsin that's watching these temperature trends. It's a lot of the upper Midwest. Markets are lower today in Chicago as far as corn and soybeans, primarily because of widespread showers that happened across the upper Midwest. That is something that traders saw, and they also anticipate that a lot of acres got planted. So a little bit less concern about the dry weather situation than we had maybe 2 weeks ago. Also, Wednesday is going to be the World Ag Supply Demand Report. Everybody wondering what the government's going to come up with as far as expectations, not only for world demand, but what do we still have left in the hoppers as far as existing corn and soybeans that can be used around the world. So the market's going to weigh a lot of attention on that World Ag Supply Demand report that's coming out later this week. Barrel cheese today in Chicago dropped 3 1/4 cents down to 169.5. 40-pound block cheese on Monday up 2 at 176 3/4. Well, double A butter that finished 1 1/4 higher at 178 1/4. So at least the dairy product prices not looking too bad as we get started on this cool Monday. But yeah, like I said, Mark, farmers have been texting me and emailing me. Everybody worried about those overnight lows and just how long we're going to have that pattern sticking around.
Yeah, hopefully it'll warm up soon.
Yes.
All right, Pam, thank you. Let's send it over to Dana now with a look at the weather. I saw 1990 on this date. We had 3 inches of snow in Madison.
Yeah, and we're not going to look at that. We're just looking at a little bit of a cool overnight, but we're going to avoid any snow chances building in for us. Frost likely for us tonight as temperatures will drop close to freezing, but looking ahead to our overnight lows through the rest of the week and into the start of the weekend, we creep back up through the weekend with overnight lows back to the 50s. So we're moving in a better direction for those who are trying to plant, and of course for anyone who's been hoping for a little bit of a warm-up. Mark already said earlier he had to turn the heat back on in the house. Right now we do have a few light showers passing through as we look at our Doppler track over the last several hours. We are going to leave the slight chance for a few isolated showers in the forecast for the rest of the afternoon. We have a few dark clouds in the sky right now that could bring some light rain or light drizzle. Wouldn't be surprised if some folks feel a few raindrops, but most of the area should stay dry for the afternoon and evening. Frost will be likely for us tonight. It'll be a chilly start to our Tuesday, and then temps start to climb back up. We're going to see high temperatures back close to average by the end of the week, and then heading into the weekend, we'll get a few days above average. For the middle of the week, we're back to overall mostly sunny skies. It'll be a nice change after this cloud coverage hanging out for today. So the slight chance for showers just passing through most of the steadier rainfall in parts of northern Illinois now as we look off to the west. This high pressure is going to send in those cooler temps for us overnight, but it's also going to build in and keep things overall dry for the next few days. We'll be in a pattern of enjoying some nice weather, I think, for the middle of the week and heading into the weekend. Again, as we look ahead to about 2, 3, 4 o'clock, we do have a few light showers passing through. Overnight, as skies become mostly clear, temperatures will fall. We'll be landing close to freezing for overnight lows in Dane County and areas south, but north of the Dells, we could definitely see temperatures in the 20s for overnight lows. So a hard freeze possible tonight yet again for areas north of the Dells. For Tuesday afternoon, we'll be in the upper 50s, so a little bit warmer than today. And overnight lows heading into Wednesday, landing in the mid to upper 30s, which still sounds a little cool for this time of year, but it's a bit of an improvement from being close to freezing. We're close to 60 degrees for Wednesday afternoon for the high. So we do have an alert day in the forecast for tonight as patchy frost is likely. The good news is we look at this 6 to 10 day outlook, likely that our temperature trend will start to climb a little more above average for us. The alert day really just in the morning tomorrow. Partly sunny skies for Wednesday, Thursday, and for Friday with a slight chance for showers building in late in the day Friday. Notice temperatures by then, though, close to 70. Will stay close to 70 through the weekend and into the start of next week. That's going to come along with a few shower chances, possibly a few isolated thunderstorms mixed in there for the start of next week. But the temperatures warming up and those overnight lows also climbing into the 50s out of freezing. That's a really nice pattern for us to be in, Mark, to see, again, those afternoon highs in a more comfortable spot, but not being too concerned about seeing our overnight lows dropping down to 32 again, as Pam was saying. Definitely not good news for anyone trying to farm or doing any planting, but for those of us who don't want to run the heat anymore, also would be nice just to open up the windows and enjoy some more comfortable temps.
Absolutely. All right. Hopefully it will warm up soon.
Yes. So we'll give it a few more days, then we'll be there.
All right, Dan. Thank you. The deviled eggs that Mr. Food is making in the test kitchen today are so good you're going to want to make a double batch. Here's how.
Ever since the first Buffalo wings were created, way back in 1964, at the Anchor Bar in Buffalo, America has adopted the combo of wing sauce and blue cheese on just about everything. So today, we're making deviled eggs with a Buffalo-style twist. As typical, we start out by cooking some eggs, and once they're hard-boiled, we drain them, shock them with some ice, which will help them peel easier, and remove the shells. After they're peeled, we cut each egg in half lengthwise and remove the yolks, like this. Now we mash them with a fork until they're super smooth. To that, we add some blue cheese dressing and a bit of buffalo wing sauce. Once this is all mixed well, We spoon or pipe it into each half of the egg until all the filling is used up. Some crumbled blue cheese goes on top and they're ready to serve. Just wait until everyone goes nuts when you set out a platter of these fun change of pace favorites. And so you don't miss out on all the oohs and ahs, all you have to do is visit our website and get the recipe for what we call buffalo-style deviled eggs. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a wing-dinger of a way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
All right, thank you. More to come on News 3 Now at noon. Up next, Lisa Briggs from the Bruce Company is answering your plant and garden questions. The number to call, 270-9933. We'll get to your calls right after the break.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
RHD Plumbing has the most reliable professionals in the industry. With honesty you can trust to deliver quality products and workmanship, dedicated to being the best. Get the job done right with RHD Plumbing, proud partner of the Green Bay Packers.
Do you suffer from chronic or severe back or neck pain? Did you know that there's now a treatment method available right here at Midwest Spine and Nerve Center that offers hope of avoiding spinal surgery for those suffering with bulging, herniated, or degenerative discs? Our therapies help reduce pain related to these conditions and have a high success rate in helping people just like you avoid back or neck surgery.
I've experienced low back pain for over 15 years. I had back surgery when I was 26 and had difficulties recovering. The doctors at Midwest Spine and Nerve Center have given me a new lease on life. I am now able to enjoy an active, pain-free lifestyle.
Call Midwest Spine and Nerve Center now to schedule a no-obligation consultation to see if our progressive pain-relieving therapies are right for you.
Mad City Baths offers a double lifetime labor warranty on all of our bath and shower designs. We are Wisconsin's #1 remodeler. Check out walk-in and barrier-free showers. Add grab bars, a safety seat, or choose a walk-in tub with relaxing hydrotherapy. Your dream bath is within reach during our spring blowout sale. Save $1,000 with interest-free financing for 2 years and a $100 gift card with purchase. But last chance to call during this program and double your savings to $2,000 on your new bath or shower. Double your interest-free financing to 4 years. Double your bonus to a $200 gift card with purchase. Plus, time is running out to double your gift to a $50 Walmart gift card with your in-home estimate. From Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin, call 608-729-4466. That's 608-729-4466.
RHD Plumbing has the most reliable professionals in the industry. Reliable, honest, dedicated. With 24/7 emergency service for your home or business. Get the job done right with RHD Plumbing, proud partner of the Green Bay Packers.
Lisa Briggs from the Bruce Company is answering your plant and garden questions. The number to call, 270-9933. Hi, Lisa.
Hello, how are you, Mark?
I'm good. How are you?
Not too bad for a Monday.
That's absolutely right. Let's start with Jean in Lodi. Hi, Jean. What's your question?
My question is, I bought a Barzella peony from the Bruce Company 2 years ago, and this last year it bloomed with only one flower, and I'm wondering, is there something I can put on the bush to make it bloom better and have more flowers? And then I also have a 150-year-old rose bush, and it has shoots, and I've dug them up and given them to my daughter and to my son, and I want to dig another one, and I don't know whether I should do it in the spring or in the fall.
All right, two questions.
So, yeah, congrats on the 150-year rose. I'd love to see pictures of that. You could go ahead and dig that now if you've got shoots coming up now, and it's really.
I've got shoots, so I can do it now.
Yep, go ahead and do that. And if you can't give them away right away, just put them in some pots.
Okay.
With some soil.
And the other question is with the peony.
your Barzella peony, those are for you who don't know, that's an Ito peony. It's a cross. And those take a couple of years to settle in before they're going to flower a ton. It does need full sun.
And it's going to be a beautiful yellow flower.
Yeah, they are gorgeous. They are really gorgeous. So full sun, and you could put some bloom boosting food on them, and then just make sure that you don't pile too much mulch around the root zone. They don't like that.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you for calling. We have another Jean. This is from Ridgeway. Go ahead, Jean.
Hello. I need to make a bunch of beds in my yard, and I want to know how far down I have to dig, to get the sod off. And do I have to put plastic, or can I just put mulch?
What are you going to plant in there? Like, are you making like a veg garden or just ornamental beds?
I've already got a bunch of stuff planted, and I just never got it cleaned around it. I just want to make it clean for mowing purposes.
Sure. I am not super fond of plastic under mulch myself. It creates problems down the road. So I think that if you just make a nice clean cut and just pull the sod off, so maybe 3 or 4 inches, and you can just roll it up, and then put down, then put your mulch down, and then put down a product called Preen, Preen.
Okay.
And that will keep any weed seeds that you're disturbing by pulling up the sod. That'll keep weed seeds from coming up, and also weed seeds that are blowing in from your neighbors from germinating in your mulch.
Okay.
Okay. Will I be able to plant other things there after I put Preen on?
Yes, the Preen is just a pre-emergent for seeds, but it doesn't harm any plants that you want to put in there.
All right.
Okay. Would I need a sod cutter to take this up, or do I do it by hand?
It depends on how much you have. Sometimes if it's just a little bit, a nice sharp flat-bladed shovel will do the trick.
All right. Let's go to Doris now in Prairie du Sac. Hi, Doris.
Hi. Just checking on some lilac bushes. They're getting a little scant, and when is the best time to trim them down, and how far down?
So if you're going to prune them back, what we call heading back, the best time to do that is right after they have flowered. So you don't want to wait too long. They're going to set their flower buds for next year. But it might be better if you do something that we call renewal pruning, where you look at the plant and you take out maybe 25% of the oldest branches all the way back to the ground. That will encourage new growth to come up from the roots, and that's an easier way to control the size of it, as well as to get some new wood that will produce some flower buds.
So you trim 25% way down and 75%?
No, 25% of the existing stems all the way to the ground, and then leave the rest of it alone. And then next year you could take out another 25%. And as you take the wood out, new growth will come up from the bottom to replace it.
Okay. We don't have time to get to the call, but Karen in Baraboo wants to know if she has to cover her apple buds tonight.
Oh, it's hard. If it's a small tree and she can cover and she really wants fruit, then yes.
Okay. All right. We're out of time. Thank you all for calling in. Lisa, thank you for your time.
You're welcome. You guys have a good week.
You too. We'll see you soon.
Yep. Bye-bye.
And here's Dana with one final check of the forecast.
We are variably cloudy right now, so some pockets of sunshine mixed in for some folks, but also quite a bit of cloud coverage hanging on throughout southern Wisconsin, and a slight chance for an isolated shower or two through this afternoon. Overnight temperatures will drop close to freezing again, so widespread frost likely for Tuesday morning. We have an alert day in the forecast just for the morning. In the afternoon, we'll have sunshine with highs climbing back up to the upper 50s. We'll be back to the 60s for the middle of the week, and it looks like by next weekend, we'll finally get back to the 70s. It'll come along with some rain chances as we look ahead to Sunday and the start of the following week.
Well, it's the middle of May. It should be, right?
It should be, yes. We should be closer to 70 right now.
All right. Thank you, Dana. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back here at 4 o'clock. Have a great afternoon.